Much older than me, much older. My father was older, so he's way much older.
What are you doing? Fit? Are you in the fitness business? Is that your main thing?
Yeah, fitness trainer.
Oh man, you look really in shape.
Yeah. Are you you went to Hampton, right?
Hampton University graduate, yes sir.
Yeah, I played football at FAMU, so
Oh yeah.
we used to spank up on Hampton. You know what I'm saying? We used to spank up on Hampton.
Yeah, you probably did. You probably
You
did.
can see me?
Nah, when is your phone ringing?
Nah, my low battery. It said low.
You're gonna have to plug it in. Yeah, it's not gonna work if your battery's low. You got a plug. You got a plug you can put in there.
Yeah, I just threw one in.
That the Hangouts. Go ahead and give me some numbers. It'll come back on in a minute. So what? Tell me a little bit about what we're doing, Calvin. Help me understand what we're doing and what your thought process why we're here tonight.
Okay. Honestly, I've been setting up some lease option deals, and I got a few. I got three that I'm trying to get set up, and
Okay.
I'm really just trying to figure out how to set up the contract, and basically just how to do the deal from A to Z. Like with the lease option, there's no closing, right? You don't go to close and do it, or not
Mm,
till they decide to purchase the property.
yeah. When we say closing, Calvin, not in the sense of going to a title company or an attorney to close, like to sign a settlement statement. No,
Uh-huh.
that's true. So you don't have a closing in that sense. However, you still want your. Are we talking about buying on a lease option or selling on a lease option? Because there are two different strategies here, my friend.
Um, what I'm going to do is I'm trying to assign those lease options. Assign them. Two of them I'm trying to. Yeah, I think I want to assign them all. I think I want to assign them all. But I mean, I also want to, know how you can stay in the middle. I mean, I know the sandwich lease option, and
No,
that's how you do it. But I really want to know how to set up the contracts. Honestly, how you set up the contract.
the tools.
Yeah.
Let me cut this light off. Hold on. The bugs. I got my back door open. Everybody gone? Okay, so we want to. I just want to understand we're buying because you got. There you go. You gotta be real clear with me, brother. We want to buy on a lease option and assign the lease option. Is that where we're at?
I don't want to buy it. I want to. Yeah. I want to buy it, but I want to set up the lease option contract with the seller, and then I want to assign that contract
No
to
problem. So we
the
need the lease
tenant
option
buyer.
memo. Okay, lease option
Yeah.
memo. Yeah, that's a document for that. That's simple. Okay, well we got two things, man. You got don't forget. You got your lease. Well, forget lease option when you're dealing with sellers. You don't want to be like, I want to option your house. You don't want to tell nobody that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say, I want to lease purchase,
Okay.
right? Because they're selling the house. They don't want to. They don't. When you talk option, a confused mind says no all the time. Remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want to do a lease. Forget this on the buy. Forget this. It is an option, but you don't want to say that. Lease purchase. First of all, you understand how to set it up regarding the words that you're using, correct?
The contract, or are you talking about when I'm
Forget the
talking to
contract. The
the
contract is nothing but going to, the contract only affirms what words you're using. So you got the words first, then you got the paperwork that makes it all come together. We good with the words?
yeah. I'm pretty good with the words, yeah.
All right, got the words down. So
Because
they're ready.
I have three sellers right now who are I have two who are ready to do it, and I have one who's interested in doing it. He said he'll get back to me this week.
Gotcha. All right. So first thing I need to ask you on the buy. When I say buy, that doesn't mean that you're gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
This means that is the tool that you want to go in to buy it, as opposed to buying it. We could buy houses, what my mentor calls it, acquire, or an acquisition. How are you going to acquire it? All right. So you can acquire it lease option, you can acquire it subject to, you can acquire it on financing, you can acquire it cash, you can acquire it going and get a loan. So many ways, right?
Yeah.
We're setting it up. It doesn't mean that you have to be the one that's doing it. We got to set it up first before you
Yeah.
can have to create that tool, that acquisition strategy before you can assign it. You with
Yeah.
me? All
Yeah.
right. So we got to set it up first on a lease purchase. So there's two ways you can do it. I know there's two ways that are taught. Well, I do them separately. I do the lease and the purchase. So we have a lease agreement. Remember, the lease in my world gives you quiet enjoyment. That's going to give you the quiet enjoyment. You're going to lease it from them. So did they have they agreed to a time frame and a monthly payment for the lease, Calvin? Well, what do
Yes.
they
Two
want?
of
What do
them.
they
Two of them
want?
have.
Okay,
You want me to explain the first deal?
yes. Well, give me the. Do we have? Okay, I'm sorry. Before we, yeah, let's go over some numbers, man. Do we know what they? Do we have a number that they want on the lease and a purchase price? Purchase price? Do we have that?
Yep.
Go.
19,000.
They want 19K. And what? How much do they want a month?
500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I don't even know this deal yet, but if I can take a
The house is messed up though. Well, it's yeah, it needs a lot of work.
listen, my friend, real estate is nothing but boxes. Follow me, man. You 24, dude. I got 20 years on you. So but me, I got 20 years on you, brother. So
Yeah.
I'm like, real estate is nothing but boxes. This
Right.
house is a box, right? It's nothing but a box.
Yeah.
So I want you to imagine this box here as a bank account. It's a bank account, it's an imaginary bank account. And I can put 19K, oops, in this bank account. Follow me. And this box that my bank can throw off $500 a month.
Hmm.
Would that be a good day for you?
If you're, yeah.
In general, anybody. If you could take 19,000, put it in a box anywhere in the
Uh,
world, and that box every month show up at your front door and give you $500 a month. Is that a good day?
yeah.
OM Jesus. This
Yeah.
is like let me tell you what type of return this is. This
Although my
is
bad, Chris, it's actually 15. It's actually 15.
15,000.
Yep, it's
Okay.
15.
Investing is nothing but boxes. Wow, that is. Let me tell you what type of return this is. This is just good. God, have you even calculated the return? No doubt you. I mean, 24. You're not thinking about it like that. Wow, this is a 40% return APR. I mean, this is 40%. 40% APR. You got me?
Yeah.
500 a month. Let me go ahead and break it down for you. 500 a month times 12 months equals what? 6,000.
Yep.
How many years will it take us to get all of our money back?
But a year and like 2 months.
2 years.
Well, not 2 years. Yeah,
2 years.
2 years.
2 years, 2 months, right? Was
Yeah.
6, 12, 2, yeah, 2.5 years.
Hmm.
OM Jesus. OM Jesus. This is like, I'm talking not for you, for the seller. For the seller. They would, because when you're going to the bank and you put 15,000 in a CD, you're going to get like 1%. You're going to give them 40 times. 40 times. How, now, before we break this down, how are we going to collect $500 on when we get out of it, Cal? Who's going to pay 500 to live in this house?
I figured that the tenant buyer, whoever invested in it, would do that because you could. The house needs repairs. It needs a lot of repairs, so you could fix the house up. If you want to rent it out, you could rent it out to somebody and collect. Maybe it's about the rent comps looked at 1,000 a month
Rent to
in that
1,000.
area.
Rents are 1,000. Hmm. How much work does it need?
It needs about 40.
Needs 40.
Yeah,
Oh, he's worth
it's
15.
full rehab.
Hmm.
Full rehab.
For me, 40. So that's basically 40 to 50.
Yeah.
What is it worth?
ARV is 75.
I like my new board, man. I got more than enough room to. I can move around a little bit. Thank goodness. Praise God. Praise God. Man, this woman is coming off like a king. Where did this come from?
I offered her that.
The 24-year-old young whippersnapper offers 500 a month. Damn, this is wow. You got pictures you can share? Or can I go online to see this? Because I'm like, this is an amazing deal. If I
Online.
pull up the address, will I be?
Is there any way I can pull them up on my phone? I guess you can't screen share
Tap
on the
your
phone.
screen to see if your screen share will come up on the side.
Nah, I don't see. I just see flip my camera. That's it. One. Nah, I don't see nothing. I no
If
screen
you
share.
turn your camera around, you can pull the pictures up on your laptop.
Oh, yeah. I,
Good.
I got them right
OM
here.
Jesus. I gotta see this. Okay, before we get into it, I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right advice, man. This is for informational purposes only. I'm not an attorney or accountant or
Uh,
I mean, I would sell all my houses if I could get $500 a month. If I could put out, dude, I could put out 100 grand and make. I'm even making like 4,000 a month. At 40%.
you ready
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
sorry.
out?
Yeah, I'm bugging, man. Let me relax.
All right. All right, that's it right here.
That's a good look. I'm sorry. Keep talking so the camera can stay on you.
Oh, yeah, this house right here needs some repairs. Well, a lot of full rehab, as you can see. There was some squatters in there. We're about to go inside. So the squatters broke in. Was staying in there. Everything needs to be fixed up on this house. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay. It could work. It could work. So,
Yeah.
what does the buyer in your mind look like, Calvin?
The buyer in my mind looks like maybe a general well, not a general, a contractor. Any type of handyman who knows how to do some work, who wants to come in, put some work in his house, in a house or whatever, and fix it up himself. And if he wants to stay in there, he could stay in there, or if he just wants to come in, put some work in, and then rent it out to somebody, he could do that.
What is your sales price to get out of it, Calvin? Because you're in it for 15.
Yeah.
So you want to wholesale it for
19. That's what I wanted. I actually had it under contract for cash, um, for a wholesale deal, but I haven't had any serious buyers with that, and it was just too much repairs needed. There wasn't enough equity in the deal with doing it like that. So that's when I called her and set up the lease option, and I ran my numbers on that, and it looked from what I have, the type of numbers that I've ran. There's I mean, at least whoever invested in it could make at least about 25,000 from what I've looked at.
you're talking about hold up. So you're thinking that they're going to fix it up and sell it.
What No, what I ran is for if somebody fixed it up and rented it out to somebody, and then on the back end, once the tenant buyer, no, did it? Yeah, the tenant buyer, yeah, once the tenant buyer bought it, yeah. So
Well, let's do this
I
real
I
quick.
ran
Go
it
ahead.
I
I'm
ran it
listening.
as a sandwich lease option. So if I sign to somebody, they'll fix it up and they'll do a sandwich lease option with the property. That's how I ran my numbers.
Let's say it's going to take 45 to do it, right?
To
Let's just
fix
say,
it up,
yeah, let's say 45
yeah.
because that's a rough one. Let's say you're all in it for 40, 45. I'm doing this because I want to make sure I'm seeing these numbers, my brother. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to make you feel any kind of way, man. I'm gonna let the numbers just talk to both of us. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is your sales price here. Let's say purchase price. I'm rounding up, man. I'm not gonna do 19.
Okay.
Renault,
20.
yeah, Renault. Everything's higher, my brother, as you'll learn in real estate. Everything's more.
Mhm.
So we're in it for 65, right? And the ARV is what you told me, 75.
Yeah. But they wouldn't necessarily be in it for 20 though at the beginning, right? They'll
They gotta
only
give they gotta give you $20 so you can get your you gotta get your four.
no, I don't have to. No, that's on the back end after the 2 years.
Yeah, but you still owe this.
Yeah,
You
but
owe 15.
I figure you have to pay that on the back end, so you wouldn't necessarily be in all in for 65 at the beginning. The purchase price will be forever who the tenant buyer, whoever is in who actually purchases the house on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Calvin. Let's walk through it. You're buying it for this.
Yes.
You're selling it for this.
Me, yeah. Hmm.
You're selling. So
That's
I'm
not
round. Huh?
okay.
I'm rounding up. I'm just rounding. Okay, I'll leave it at 19. No, let's do this. I'm say you're selling it for 20. So I'm just trying to make it easy for me. You're selling it for 20.
Hmm.
Oh shoot. That's you. You getting five. You getting five, right?
Yeah.
This is me. I'm your buyer. So I'm your buyer. I'm gonna put 45 in it.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna be in it, all in 65. Are we straight?
Hmm.
It's worth this.
75. Yeah. So it's
It's
only
worth.
a 10K different.
No, I'm not. I'm not even there yet. I just wanna. I'm trying to understand the numbers before I can even go there. So we got 10 left in it.
Uh huh.
We straight. Okay, so 10 left in it. And your exit strategy is to get out of it. Don't forget, we have to, my brother, we have to create massive value for me. I need you to create massive value for me coming in because I'm the one writing you a check for five.
Yeah.
You have to, you're the one, the burden is on you to create the value for me being the cash guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop 45 here. I'm in
Yep.
for 65. Say I do get a tenant buyer that has 3 grand because these type of deals, most you're gonna get is 3 grand on a down payment. You're not getting no more than that, man. Is that what you were thinking? I'm talking about me. If
I
I'm the
thought
buyer,
that, huh?
if I'm the end guy and I'm gonna hold it for a lease option, I'm the most I'm getting is three. Well, what type of down payment did you think that the end buyer is gonna get, being me?
10. 10.
So you think I might get a 10 out of this deal?
That's what I thought.
Okay, let's say you could. And if it's 65, so I sell it for 75, right? I get
Yep.
a $10,000 lick. 10K means I'm financing 65 to my end buyer, but I got 10, which only means I'm in it for 55. Is that where you was at?
Yeah. For all in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
55. Okay. 65. Oops, no. Wow, is your market? I'm not saying that it's not, Calvin. I would like to do a little research on your market. How many $10,000, $75,000 houses have you seen down there?
$75,000 houses.
How many $10,000 down payment, $75,000 houses have you seen? Let me repeat that. Let me go
Oh,
backwards. How many $75,000 houses have you seen where people are paying 10,000 to get into them?
I don't know. I haven't seen it personally.
All right, let's do some. Let's go to Craigslist. See what's out there.
Uh,
Well, you know what? You can do that. Yeah, I don't want to. You do so. The way I find what the down payment of my market is going to be,
mhm,
go to Craigslist, type in rent to own.
mhm.
Go to the for rent section or the for sale section. Just type in rent to own, owner finance. You'll see a whole bunch of them, Calvin.
Okay.
But in my experience, typically, a $75,000 buyer isn't going to have 10 sitting around. Generally speaking, my friend, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it won't happen.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is option. That's one option. Could that happen? Maybe. You're selling it for that, Renault. I'm in it for that. I get 10. I'm back down to 55. Let me look at these for a minute, Calvin, please, if you don't mind. Give me a minute.
I'm good.
I'm paying this, but I'm getting 1,000 a month. You saying if I do 45,000 on a rental, I'm getting 1,000 a month?
Yeah. Yeah, you could pull out if it's fixed up nice, you could pull out 1,000 a month.
That ain't bad, man. That's a 3 bedroom.
Yep.
That ain't bad. I don't know, man. I want you. You guys, you taking your notes?
Uh, y- I'm not taking notes right now. Let me
Yeah,
get
get
some.
your pad, man. I need to know. First thing I need to know. Go to Craigslist. Type in rent to own and rounded family. You can see this too. I don't know. This is how you determine what type of down payments you're getting in your area. I've done it all over the country. Rent to own. Type in owner finance. That's how you find out what's going on. And that's Craigslist is just I mean, you can go to Facebook too, but I think Craigslist might be on the way out, man.
You say you go where? On Facebook?
Go to Craigslist or Facebook, yeah, Facebook Marketplace. But here's where I'm seeing most of the rent
Yeah,
to
it's a lot more
owns.
stuff on Facebook.
No doubt, no doubt. I think Craigslist is on the way out, man. I think we're having a big shift. But this is in the internet class. Facebook and Craigslist. Type in rent to own. I don't know if does Facebook allow you to do a search like that. Like I know Craigslist, you can go in and just type. It's like a search tool.
I haven't looked myself, but I know you can look at rent, what's for rent and stuff. I haven't looked at rent to own yet
Yeah,
or owner financing.
we're gonna do that, and then last thing, yeah, this you're gonna get more than enough, man. You're gonna get more than enough. All right, so that's the first step because we need to verify. I'm gonna say this one more time. I have yet to see. I haven't seen it. It's not to say
Yeah.
it's not out there. Here's the thing: the more down payment you want, this is 10 grand. The more you want, the longer you're gonna wait. You with me? You could be
Mm.
man. You might wait 6 months for this $10,000 guy to come
Oh,
around.
I mean, what I was also thinking though, like they could it could be somebody who wants to purchase the house to stay in, somebody who's good, with their hands and can come in and put in that type of work and actually just wants to live in the house and is willing to pay that assignment fee and for the contract and then come in and they just paying $500 a month for that and then in the 2 years they cash her out to 15 grand on the back end.
I think that's more feasible. But is
Yeah.
the place habitable though, man? Can you live in it as is? Because the person that
No, not as is. No, not right now. They would have to have somewhere else where they're staying right now, and then put that work in, and then once it is habitable, then they would have to move in. They wouldn't be able to stay in it right now, though. No.
I guess you. I gotta be. I got. I'm giving to you how I see it, my friend. If I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
45,000 sitting around, right? I say I'm
Hmm.
that person. Would I want to really walk into a 500 a month?
Yeah.
I mean, where I can just buy something for 30 or 40 and just buy a cat. Because to me, if this house is the ARV fixed up at 75, can I get something close to that for 40?
Hmm.
I'm asking you. I don't know your market like you.
Oh, in that area?
No, no. I mean,
Yeah,
anywhere around there.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You could probably get a house that's already livable for 40.
There you go, Calvin. So we got to think,
Yeah,
man. It's you got to look at so many variables, and you're
yeah.
learning, my friend. So it's like, if I got this sitting around, I just don't know, and I'm not saying it's not there. I don't know if I want to give it to her, 15 to her, incur 500 a month, and have to fix it up. I don't know if I want to do that.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
right now I have it under contract for the wholesale, and that's just what everybody's been writing me about. Oh, can I do rent to own? Can I do rent to own? Can I do rent to own? Basically, like, can you? Are you financing it? Are you financing it?
yeah. So what are you when they ask you that? What are you telling them?
I'm telling them no because I have it only under a. I don't have the lease option contract set up yet.
Hmm. Yeah, financing it. Give me a little more dialogue. What they're asking you. Wait, say you haven't had any dialogue because you said that you are not financing it.
Yeah, they'll say they have such and such. Uh, some people say they'll have a down payment. I'll give you this down, and then
What are they
are
saying?
you financing? Are you financing it?
How much are
And
they? What do they have?
hello,
Yeah.
you hear me?
Hmm.
What'd you say?
How much down payment are they saying that they have?
I can't call some people. I think some people have said for it's like when I put it on Facebook Marketplace, I literally got like 100
Man,
messages.
them
Like,
people do. Yeah, the same thing here, man. You put someone that you get a million. Yeah, they're all
yeah.
BS.
So yeah, it's a
They're
lot
full of
of
crap,
a lot
man.
of yeah. Hmm. But I can't call it off the top of my head. I just know a lot of people are asking, can they finance the property? Do I do owner financing? Talking about trying to lowball me and all type of
But sounds
stuff.
like to me, man, you might have something here in this 500. I think you might need to get somebody that's gonna move into it and not try to make no money on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get your 4,000 and you gone. So it's up to you, man. It's not enough room in it for me to put 45, give her 15. I'm in it for that. I can't sell it because it's only 10,000. I got realtor fees, closing costs. There's no equity there. Are we
Okay.
clear on that? You understand why you can't sell it on the back end?
Why I can't? Why can I sell it? Oh, not enough
Me, yeah.
equity.
What's the realtor fee? What's 6%? We got 6%, right? Of real of Oh, no, no, no. You don't have to. Yeah, if I'm talking about if you just own a finance it to me and I tried to sell it as a flip, we can't. That's not an option for us. We
Okay.
right? Are we good on that?
Yeah, that's owner
No. If
financing.
I say I'm the rehabber, I'm the renovator, and you're going to lease purchase it because sometimes I do this a lot. I sell my lease option houses to other investors, and they'll fix it up for the 45
Yeah.
and then sell it on the market.
Okay.
You can't do that
Okay.
to.
So he wouldn't be able to do that. Why not?
Okay, what 6%? We got realtor fees, right? Because I'm the rehabber. I'm the renovator. 6% of 75,000.
Leasing for 45.
That's 4,500.
Oh no, I know you couldn't do that. Yeah.
You got 4,500 in realtor fees. You got closing costs is another 2%. So that says another 2 grand. That's 6,500. So it's not enough. It's not enough. We still got closing costs for the buyer too. So that's another 3 grand. It's no, okay. I just
Okay.
want to make sure we agree that you can't sell this on the market after it's fixed up for these numbers.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, we good there. So if you were to do this, you got those notes there. First thing you got is your action plan is to find out what down payments are out there. So you're going to do a lease when you get your. I don't know what documents you have. So you're going to do a lease. And you're going to make sure it's a. You can. Oh, right to sublease. You're going to get that lease with her for $500. Did she say how long she or he will lease it to you, Calvin?
She said 2 years would be fine. Should I stick with the 2 years or try to make it a little longer?
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, you know the line, man. I can't remember the last time I've had anything less than. We start off with Miss Smith. We usually get 30. They're gonna say, oh, blah, blah. Then blah blah blah. They're gonna buy it. Then you say, I can't remember the last time I did one for less than 10. All right, so practice
So
that
the
shit, man.
so the longer better.
The longer the better. You think I want to move in this thing and renovate it and have 45,000 out and have to get her cashed out? check out how much risk me as the person you're signing it to. Say I want you always think about your buyer, my friend. Always. Forget you.
Mm-hmm.
You're irrelevant, man. We have to pass this on to our buyer. I'm the guy coming in, bringing the money. I'm gonna pay 20. I'm gonna pay you. Because when I bring, you getting five off the top,
Yeah.
right? Because I mean, you got to get paid. So I'm bring five, but you're financing that. I still got to fix it up though.
Mm-hmm.
So if do I want to put out $45,000 and then have a 2 year window where my seller might yank the deal from me?
Yeah.
You
How
know
could
what I'm saying?
it yank the deal? What you mean yank the deal?
Because if you only got 2 years, you can only give me. I'm the guy, right? You can only give me what you have. You can't sell me something that you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you only got 2 years, you're passing that 2 years on to me. You got
Okay.
30 years, you passing that 30 years on to me.
Okay.
You got it? So we
Yeah.
need you to be as long. Am I willing to put out 45,000 for 2 years? Or would I rather put out 45,000 for 10 years?
Yeah.
You with me? So what you
Yeah.
negotiate, you have to go in there and start flapping your lips. Flapping your lips. Miss Smith, just use the same thing I'm telling you. If I'm gonna put out 45,000 to fix this thing up and then cash you out in 2 years, I don't know, Miss Smith. You think that sounds paint? See what picture I'm going here? I
Mm-hmm.
gotta cash you out in 2 years. This is 15,000 she wants in 2 years. I don't know. I might as well just pay cash, right?
Yeah.
But the thing
Yeah.
for her is she's getting 500 a month. I would definitely try to get this down, man. Good gracious, you're getting. But I mean, you're right now. You're not necessarily. We need to wait till you get a buyer in there. You can always go back to the seller once you get somebody on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get this right to sublease. Then you're gonna get your option. Your purchase price with her is gonna be 15K. Oh yeah, what type of down payment does she want, Calvin?
Nothing.
She wants nothing down.
Nothing.
I like her.
Me too.
15,000 down. So shit, you can do an option,
Huh?
standard option agreement. I don't know if you have mine. You use whoever you want, and then you're gonna make it. I would try to write it up for 5 years, man. 5 years minimum. But the first thing you're gonna ask her, you know what? You haven't signed this up yet, right?
Hmm.
You haven't signed this up with her yet.
Mm-mm.
So first thing when you go in there, you can say, I talked to my committee. Always blame it on the committee.
She's in Michigan, so it's straight phone.
That's cool. Yeah. I talked
Yeah.
to my committee, Miss Smith. You know what? And there's nothing wrong with making a mistake when you talk to people, Calvin. You're human, dude. I'm human. We make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Smith, I talked to my committee, and I kind of overstepped that 2 years is we typically get 30. Be quiet. Then she's gonna come back. Well, I can't do that. Then whatever she says, if it's lower than 10, then you say, well, you know what? I can't remember the last time we had one for less than 10. Just be
Mm-hmm.
quiet, brother. Just be quiet.
Okay. So the name of the contract that I'm using for to set this up would be option agreement.
Well, yeah, for me, we have a lease, and we have a standard option agreement. Yes, that's what we use. I mean, there's all type of docs out there. I don't know what you have.
Okay.
So you get a lease and make sure it has a right to sublease, which ours does, and then you have an option agreement.
Okay.
And then when you get out of it, it's called a lease option memo. I mean, that's another document where it just says you agree. The seller, because don't forget, you're wholesaling this, right? So you're gone. You don't want to stay in the middle of this.
Nope.
So you're going to write it all up, pass it on. So eventually, your buyer will have to buy from your seller, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So there's a memo linking them up. It's just another document. Lease option memo. Yes, Calvin. But I think you're high here, man. I think you need to be like around shit, man. $100, but that's on. Yeah, that'll be up to you. I can't determine which one to pay.
Okay.
My brother. What questions you got?
Hmm. I got another deal I want to show you.
Okay, cool. Let's do this.
All right. When you're ready.
Let me erase this. This. So you got. It's gonna be the same way.
It's a pretty big deal right here. So,
All right, go.
All right,
What is it?
purchase.
Lease is it purchase price or I mean, is it lease option on the how are we acquiring it?
Uh, lease option.
Okay,
Lease
lease option.
purchase.
What is the monthly lease? What's the rent?
Um,
Have y'all determined
3,500.
that yet? Damn, 3,500.
We haven't determined it yet, but this is what I'm looking. This is what I'm thinking. 3,500.
Wow, it's a big one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What is your purchase price?
675.
Real quick before I go here, the other lady owns the house free and clear, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. What do they owe on this one? Do you know?
He owns it's free and clear also.
No mortgage on this?
Nope.
Damn, this dude's pretty damn sharp.
Yep.
Okay, that's what this is what this is what we think he wants to rent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go. What is it worth?
ARV 838.
Okay. What are the rents in that area, my friend?
The rents in that area, the highest is like 4. Um, I'd say the rent comps probably be about 38. The average about 38.
All right. So it's not too much cash flow there.
Yeah. So I was
Okay.
thinking about signing this one also.
Sign it. What type of repairs does it need?
Doesn't need much. Well, it doesn't really need anything at all. The only repairs I would say that's needed is you can update the kitchen if you wanted to, but the house is in perfect condition.
What type of down payment does our seller want?
He wants 10% down, so that's 67.5.
10%. Have y'all talked about that?
Yeah, we've talked about it. He said he wants. That's what he wants, at least 10 to 12% down.
10 to 12%. Okay. We gotta get that down. How long has it been for sale, Calvin?
Hasn't been for sale for long. He said he's just trying to sell it himself right now. He's had realtors calling him trying to sell the house, but he wants to see if he can sell it on his own right now.
Okay. Is he a cheapo? It didn't want to pay a realtor?
Yeah, he doesn't want to pay the realtor.
Cheap.
He
Cheap.
yeah, he didn't want to do that. He said he built another house. So he said he went over budget on that house.
Another house
So
he's got.
yeah, he built another house and he's
Good
moved it. So this
God.
house is vacant right here.
Damn. This dude is
Yeah.
balling.
Yeah, so he built another house and he's living in that house now. But he said he went over budget on it, so that's why he wants to sell it, you know, for
Hmm.
himself and see if he can set up some type of creative financing so he can, make some more money on it.
Down payment. Yeah, man. This is wow. It wants 10% down. This is where your profit is right here.
On that down payment.
This is really I wouldn't want to see you I don't want to see yeah, man. There's nothing really there. You gotta kinda come down on payments. Calvin, this is where your money is, man. But I mean, to be honest with you, on a guy like him, hey, I don't think he has any motivation, but I'm trying to think how you could even approach him. Have you hit him with we usually
Hmm.
buy with nothing down? Have you hit him with that?
I ain't even hit him with that because he not trying to hear that.
How do you know?
I don't. I just he said because he said he 10 to 12. That's what he told me what he wanted. So I
Yeah,
haven't.
no doubt. No doubt. This guy doesn't sound like a guy you're gonna do, man. He sound like he's just an investor, Calvin.
Yeah,
He's got
he
two.
has he says he has rental properties and stuff.
Yeah, they're sitting. I would hit him with two lines. We usually buy with nothing down. Set him up for
Mm,
that. Mr. Smith, how close to nothing can you get?
yeah.
And just be quiet. No, I'm here to tell you, Calvin. As you're only 24, and I'm not saying this against you, man. You know, I love you. the less you care about these houses, the more they'll start attracting to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you tell him, look, man, I'm used to buying houses with nothing down. To be frank with you, how close to nothing can you get? I promise you, dude. It's like I don't even. I'm pushing houses away, Calvin. I don't even care about another house. It's like almost when you change your mind, they just start to stick to you.
Yeah.
So
So you
we.
don't think? I mean, you don't think anybody could do that? Like, I wouldn't be able to sign that contract, nothing like that.
Where's your money coming in at? Because this 10%. Where's your profit center? If
My profit center,
yeah, I need my thing. I'm working for you. I don't care about nobody, the seller, to buy. This is what I'm going.
mine would be an assignment.
Where? Tell me where. Tell me if we're say we if he wants 67,000 down, right? We
Yeah,
collect 67,000 from our end buyer. Where is your money?
and assigning the contract.
Tell me where it is. If we get 67 and we sell it for a down payment of 67,000, where's your money?
Would it be for the assignment contract 5,000 something? Like, I'm assigning this contract to you, so wouldn't it be an assignment fee?
Well, let's look at it. I'm glad we're growing over this. So he wants 67. Say we got our buyer, right? Our end buyer has 67,000.
Mm-hmm.
Your seller wants your seller wants 67. Your buyer has the 67. Shit. To give your seller.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in it for you. There's nothing else there. It's all gone. All the money's going to the seller.
Okay. So
So
could I market it as like 72 down, or well, I guess I couldn't do that because then,
I mean, now we're going into more like. I
yeah.
mean, you can market this shit for 100 down. I mean, you could market it for 200 down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like at the end of the day, brother Calvin, we got to be real honest with ourselves in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for us to find down payment for houses like this, we have to go to a realtor. I hope you got a big pen down on a notepad. So for us
Yeah.
to find down payment buyers with this type of money, we'd go to the MLS, find a realtor, say, Mr. Realtor, would you mind pulling all the owner finance houses on the MLS, 500 and above, 500 and above owner finance deals, owner financing and lease purchase? They'll pull them right out of there. Flowmaster says better be a little mansion. Have you seen this house? No doubt it's gorgeous.
Who's?
Have you seen this house, Calvin?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's nice. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Is it in Tallahassee?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So in Tallahassee, I can get a $15,000 house and $1 million house in the same city.
No, actually, the other house is in a city called Quincy, which is like 28 minutes away from Tallahassee.
Okay, all right, that
Yeah,
sounds.
it's out there in the country, but you could probably find you a little 15. This one is out way out in like Thomasville, part of Tallahassee. So it's
I got you.
you don't really drive by that houses like that.
All right. So you might be able to get him down here, but I'm like, if I'm this dude, man, I'm like, I want my 10% down. Just call me. So, but do you want to put the work in? I mean, I don't know. I'm not here to determine what you want to do, my friend. I'm just showing you the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So we straight on this. This is kind of a tight deal here, man. I would want you focusing on deals that got a little bit more spread in it,
Hmm. Yeah,
especially with a
that's
guy that has. I mean, now let me paint this picture for you. Say he wants 675, owes 500, paying out 3,500 a month, killing him.
hmm
You with me? That's when you
hmm
come in and you say, "Well, I know you want 67, but will you take 30?" That's when you get the 67 from the end buyer, dog. That's when you got motivation. But if you got it free and clear, man, I'm like, dude, I got no reason
yeah.
to sell it.
Yeah, you're right.
You with
So
me?
if I did it like that, then I would probably do a sandwich then. If I
Not really. That's where you get him down to say 30, right? If we need to have a motivated seller. I don't think he's motivated enough. Motivated. He's under
Okay.
the squeeze, right? He owes half a mil. His payments that's killing him. You got a buyer that's got now you can come in with a buyer that's got 60, give him 30 of it, you gone.
But when the end buyer be expecting for that other 30 to come off of the purchase price when they purchase the house?
When they purchase, that's why you get it wired to the attorney. You don't take the money up front. You get it wired. When you're doing deals like this, you need to have an attorney involved. They wire it
Okay.
in. Yeah, they wire it in. Then when that end buyer goes to buy, you show the lender the wire transfer for the closing. Because they're not going to put two $60,000 down payments down, right? They'll put one down.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I would get this in order for this to work. He has to come way down. You don't want to, man. You don't want to be. Come on, Calvin, dog. You don't want to be dealing with $1 million, a $500,000 house and get $5,000. I want you to make at least 20 grand.
Yeah. You're right.
You gotta step it up, dog. You're gonna be wallowing in all these dollars, and you're gonna be walking out with my $5,000. No, you gotta get some more. All right. Anything else, my friend?
I got one more. Check one more out for you.
All right.
One more.
You got me working tonight. It's 10. Good God. Let's hit it.
This is the last one right here.
You good. Always remember when you're doing these, you got to remember how am I acquiring it and how am I getting out of it. You got the two different strategies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Is
Sure.
this a LO two, lease option two?
Yep.
Go.
All right. The purchase price would be $175. The monthly payment would be $1,100. He wants a down payment of $20. And the ARV on it is $193.
$193.
Yep.
Okay, he's got a little bit of equity, not much. What are the rents, Calabino? Thank you, Daniel. Thank you,
Rents,
Daniel.
huh?
I'm talking to Daniel Gibb for some love offering.
Rents 1,800. Yeah. Wait, 1,800. Yep, 1,800.
Why is he asking for so low?
On his monthly payment?
Why does he only want that?
I don't know. That's what I presented 1,000 and he said 11. So
Okay, that's cool. But the market rents in that same block are 1,800.
yeah. Yep.
You're giving away money. Okay, I guess you don't ask. What type of down payment can we get on this house? All we worried about is what can we get? Because I need you to get paid.
I was thinking you could get at least 25 down.
We're back to the five. We're at the 5,000 again.
Huh?
The buyer's gonna bring 25,
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
and you're gonna pull out your five, give the seller 20, and you're gone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we need to get
Or
more of that.
I could
Go.
sandwich it if I was thinking sandwiching it, but
Staying in it.
yeah, if I was thinking that.
I don't know, man. I don't have to believe. I'm not saying this. I need to verify this 1,800.
Oh,
Very.
for other rents in the area?
Yeah, you know this for sure.
Yeah, I could show you Zillow. They have houses for rent on Zillow.
I believe you. What type of condition is it in, Calvin?
The house is in good condition, but it needs to be updated. Needs to be remodeled. It's means just out of date.
Out of date. That's why the rent's lower.
Yeah. He said. I think he said there's actually people staying in it right now. I think he said he's renting it out for. I think he said 1,800. He's renting it out for. I think that's what he said, or maybe 1,700. But he has it for rent right now, and it's way more than 1,100.
Why is he?
He said
Why?
he's selling because he's moving, so he needs to get his money out of it or something. Well, he plans on moving. Yeah, he needs to get his money out of the house or something. But he doesn't live in the house. He's renting it out to people.
I got you. If he's getting 1,700, why does he want to lower to 1,100?
I don't know. I don't know his situation. I
Well,
haven't spoke with him much about it.
well, let me ask
But
you: if you're getting 1,700 a month, I'm trying to understand why would I? I'm gonna say no. I don't want that 17. I'd rather take 11.
he said he want to sell the house. Or I don't know why he want to do it.
Yeah, we need to find out.
He probably know the house ain't gonna sell for 175 because I mean the ARV is not much higher, and then the house needs to be remodeled. So he not selling the house for 175. I don't I don't think so.
No. Plus, he's already getting 1,700 a month. Why? What is his motivation, Calvin?
He said he's moving and he needs to get some money out of that house.
And he owes what?
I don't know that.
Let's find out what he owes. Oops. Question mark. And you just go to city assessors where you're at. You can type in when he bought it and when he bought it and kind of get a
I
and
thought
hmm?
an idea of what.
Yeah. Usually people finance houses to the max.
Mhm.
So this 1,100 is what you proposed to him, or that's what he said he wanted if he sold it
I
on.
proposed 1,000. He said 1,100.
Gotcha. With a $20,000 down payment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. If he goes for that, well, we need so much. We need to know about this. The current tenant. Do you know what they're going to do?
The who?
Do you
Oh,
know? Huh?
their lease is up in what is it, June or July. The lease is up.
That's a good question. How's the area? Is it in a good or bad neighborhood, Calvin?
No, it's a pretty good area. It's like a college, more of a college area. It's right by Florida State and FAMU, so it's a
Okay,
college area.
ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad area.
Hmm. Man, you get on 20. Yeah, for ones like these, if I were you, man, if I went ahead and locked it up for the 175, you know what? If I were you, dude, I would lock it up. I would do an option to purchase it here and just market it out there. I just don't see you getting 20K, man. I mean, I don't know. Do you have any pictures of that one we can see, Calvin?
I don't. Wait, it's on Zillow.
Not saying you won't get 20, but
Yeah,
you might get 20. Let's see. What is his? That's a good question, Shay. What is his mortgage payment, Calvin?
I don't know. I don't know
That's right.
about the
Oh yeah,
mortgage.
we don't know what he owes, and we don't know his payment.
Yeah,
You got to get that.
these are pictures right here though.
Keep talking me through it.
All right. Um, brick home. Yeah, he got a little one of those little utility rooms out there or something. Somebody's staying in that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the kitchen need to be updated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how we got for the pictures on this one right here.
How many beds and baths is that? Looks like three. Three.
Yeah, 3-2, and then they got the one little home out the little house out there. So, yes, it's actually yeah 3-2, 3-2,
Three, two.
3-2.
Yeah.
He got it as a 4-3, but that's just because he got that little house out there, which is a 1-1.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm, I don't know, man. I think we need to get him way down, Calvin. But you know what you can do? I've seen people do it. I am not a fan of it. You write it up, right? You do the option. Say, listen, you get 20 purchase price, then you go shop it.
See what
But
I can
then you
get.
you got to get people in it though, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
You with me? And the tenants are gonna be there, so you have to pay them $20 to show it. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To be frank, man, I would be like, listen, man, let me shop it. You could do something called a flex option where you have the option to buy it. He has the option to sell it, so you can still shop it, and he can still try to sell it on his own. That way, I do that sometimes where people feel you don't know what you can get out of it, but 20, this is no way, man. Yeah, you need to get on that. What I'm looking at,
Why you don't think 20? Which that's too high?
Well, if I'm gonna put down 20, right?
Hmm.
I want the joint to be laid out because I'm
Yeah,
putting down 20. Then I got to put another based on the pictures I saw, man. I mean, probably another 20, maybe. I mean, kitchen,
yeah, that's
bathroom's
what I was
old,
thinking.
so I don't know if I want to put. I'd rather just go buy something. Don't forget, we're competing with stuff that's already fixed up, right?
Yeah,
In this type of scenario, yeah, 20 is just kind of. And you don't know this until you, man. Just throw your signs out, dude, or take a picture, write it up, try it. Personally, I'm like, I want you to pass. I want this to be like around 5 or 6 because I think you might be able to get 12 out of it, maybe.
yeah,
But yeah, you need to. Don't forget, you got the You already got this. You got the script.
yeah,
Haven't done one. What's the close you can get to nothing? We usually get 30. Haven't done one less than 10, and I haven't. I can't remember the last time I did one for less than 10. You
yeah,
got that script?
yeah, yes,
So yeah,
sir.
this is too. You're giving too much money, man. Not you, but he wants too much money. It's not gonna work, man. You can't make it work.
Hmm. All
All
right.
right. Anything else, my friend?
Nah, man, that's it, man. I appreciate it, though.
I gotta get way down, Calvin. Don't feel bad, man. Dude, all it is you're going through a deck of cards,
Hmm.
looking for the aces, Calvin.
Yeah,
We're looking at, man. Can't believe I can't remember. I probably looked at 200 deals over the last 2 weeks just to get. We got one under contract, and only bought one. So
mm.
for my audience, how many deals have you looked at just to get these three that look halfway decent, Calvin, so people can understand?
Oh, man, listen, by about a good 100, man.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
if that's just counting these lease option that I mean, I just started studying the lease option, but when I was just working with wholesaling.
You walking around with a hammer, looking at everything with a hammer. All you see is nails.
Yeah,
With a hammer, all you can see is a nail. You can't do anything. No screws, no tacks, no.
yeah, this lease option definitely opened it up though. Now that I've learned this technique,
Open
it
your
really.
mind up. Open the mind up. 24 years old. I love it.
Yeah.
Man, it's 24, babe. Dude's 24. I'm excited for you. Calvin, just drop some wisdom on anybody to my audience. Just drop something on people that are just getting started, man. What can you recommend for people?
Man, just keep working at it. When the going get tough, don't let it get you down. Don't get discouraged. Just keep pushing, and every day take massive action.
There you go.
Massive action. Take every day, like just go at it. You know, don't worry about how you feeling.
If anybody wants to network with you, Calvin, down in the Tallahassee area, what type of ID you want to give them? A Facebook page, or because, in my opinion, the money is in the networking where you
Hmm.
meet people. I mean,
Hmm.
if anybody wants to network with you and possibly do business with you, how would they get in touch with you? What's the best way?
On Facebook, Calvin Darville. I'm not sure if it shows, but Calvin with a C, then Darville, Darville. And then on Instagram, Calvin Darville also. So just
Facebook, I'm gonna type it in right now. Calvin Darville
yeah.
and Instagram.
On
Thank you.
Instagram is well, Instagram, if you would type, I'm gonna tell you what my login name. It'll be underscore
Uh-huh.
QUEZSTER. That's my Instagram.
Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate that, Daniel. Yeah, working, working. Okay, Roundup family. I'm gonna let Calvin go. I'm gonna do a few Q&A. Then I'm gone.
All right, man. I appreciate this, man.
God bless you. I'll talk to you soon, Calvin.
All right.
Peace. Roundup family. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh man, I got you. Don't forget. Subscribe to your boy. Subscribe to your boys. This thing is really give me some muscles, man. Make sure I hit the thumbs up. I got you. Tomorrow I'll have Jessica Siegel, Jay Siegel at 3 o'clock. Doing consultations all day tomorrow. Good God, pray for your boy, y'all. Pray for your boy. I do some quick Q&A from the top. I don't know. Daniel, you had a good question about linking up the buyer with the seller. That's the lease option memo. I can give you all a copy of that. Vicky, hey Vicky, what's up? I remember you. What up, dope? Calvin Taylor, thank you. Calvin Taylor, thank you for working with your boy. I know I can be. I'm here to tell you, I'm hard to work with. I demand excellence, man. Excellence. It ain't got to be perfect, but I want it excellent. Calvin, thanks for working with me. Oh shoot, I forgot to ask him where he got his leads from. Daniel? I'll do that next time. Where to get that lead from? Quick Q&A class. I'm going taking my butt to bed. I'll be up all day doing videos, and I met a hard money lender today. Hopefully Monday at 3 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, I will have a hard money lender for you guys. Bridget, hey. Oh, and Jesus, I don't see too many. Anyway, okay, class. So much to share with you. Before I let you go, I just wanted to talk to you. I wrote some notes down. I mean, so much teaching lessons. Get around some people. One of the things that I learned from being, I'm always going back to the valuetainment thing last week, just being around people, bumping into people with ideas. I met people, millionaires in the trucking industry, auto parts industry, the gun business. Your circle. Get around some people that can raise you up. If the conversations and the words that you're having every day are not raising you up, and I'm just talking strictly financially. I mean, obviously we have different type of conversations, but that's not what this channel is about. My mission statement is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. So I get to talk about money to you. So hanging around people that I was talking to actually one of my builder friends today. Man, this dude, class, we are buying a house. We're buying this house. Wait till you see this. It's gonna blow your mind. Wait till you see the drawing of this house. Buying this house, right? It's a box. Don't forget, you can always do any drawing can be done in squares, rectangles, triangles, and circles. We're buying this house, right? Here's the door here. Hmm, looks like that. We are going to be building a second story addition. Let me do it that way. The junk is going to be crazy. We are literally going to add a second wing to this house. I cannot wait to show you this thing. I did the video. I literally got off the plane on Sunday from Texas, drove to this house on Sunday. I got it all on video for you. But don't forget the third pillar of real estate, expandability, financing, location, expandability. This we're going to be in Chesapeake, so I cannot wait to show you the video. This house, the house right now, and I didn't even see the vision because I like to deal with people. Class, I want you to get around people, and I guess good or bad, right or wrong, I am almost like the big homie now. I almost have to bring people along with me, but I have people that bring me along. And this dude, Mark, he showed me this box here, right? I got it under contract for like 90,000. I'm like, Mark, I'm scared. It's 900 square feet. But the man got out of his truck, took a tape measure, and started walking this house, showing me what it was going to do. Showed me these comps. The comps are like 280. I'm like, Mark, I got to give it to you, dude. So I'm just saying, round up family, please get around some people that are going to take you up, bring you up. And I want you to be around people that can do bigger and better things than you. You know, don't always be the smartest guy. I'm like, I don't want to be the smartest guy. I get to hang around my boy Ron. Dude is a master manager of people. He manages dozens of contractors every day. He's my business associate. We met here today going over the numbers. Get you a whiteboard. Get a whiteboard. Think about Walt Disney. The man's managing all the Epcot Center. Well, I guess he didn't manage that, but Magic Kingdom built all this stuff down there, Disney World, and then in California. Get you a whiteboard, class. I promise you, if your bank account isn't where it needs to be, get you a whiteboard and get your green book. Every millionaire I know gets a green book. Matter of fact, everybody that comes on my inner circle, I'm gonna give you a free T-shirt and a little green book. People that have joined up already, it's coming in the mail. Got it coming to you now. I'll do some quick Q&A. You got some quick questions for me, class? I guess I'm not really on these deals. I really can't get. Mm, yeah, I don't want to let y'all go. I feel like I want to keep going. Do I need to keep? I need to keep preaching in here tonight. Do I need to keep preaching? Good God, do I need to preach? TB Sweetie, yes, you got your HELOC going. TB Sweetie, if you're getting a HELOC, I'm here to tell you. If you're getting a home equity line of credit, TB Sweetie, I don't remember your email. If you're getting a home equity line of credit, you better not buy anything that is consumable. You better not buy anything. Let me do this. Put a red on there. Shoot. Put a big X. You better not buy TB, sweetie. You know I love you. You better not be buying anything consumable. I'm gonna come through this thing. I'm gonna come get you. The way you're gonna get in trouble? Well, I got in trouble. I got a home equity line of credit for like 20,000. I went out there, bought consumable because once you spend it, you're done. So make sure you take that equity to buy more equity. The only way that's gonna work. I promise you. If you don't do that, you're gonna be back at square one. And you're gonna be like, why did I take this home equity loan out? And don't get a line, don't get a loan, get a line of credit. All right. Please make sure you guys hit the thumbs up for your boy. I'm over here working. I could be hanging out with my wife here watching. Texas lease option. Eric Cooper, what to do in Texas with lease options? Do not do lease options. Do owner financing. Owner financing, my roundup family. Shay, when you were a knucklehead, you were 40. Yeah, me too. This dude, I'm so happy for this dude. Yeah, I was doing dumb stuff. I can't believe I'm still alive, all the dumb stuff I used to do. Solomon, hey, overpriced. Can get you harm. How do you run away from auctions? Suctioneers. Yeah, you gotta just. I'm at the auctions all the time, and you gotta just stick to your guns. Batch skip tracing. I think it's Data Zap, I believe. I have another one. Two though, two that I use. I have to look in my notes. Data Zap and another one. I can't remember, Justin. I'm sorry, my friend. Don't forget, I'm at the stage where I mostly raise money. So I have other business associates that do that stuff, Jonathan. 'Cause you can't do it all. When you get to a certain level in life and obviously a certain age, I'm more on the money side. Please hit the likes, family. When will it be done? Shay, the mortgage broker guy had inspired you. Nice. Okay, yeah. Wait till you class. OM Jesus. I was looking at some of the interviews that I did when I was in Dallas. Some of the entrepreneurs. It is going to blow your mind. Matter of fact, I'm going to hopefully start releasing them back to back so you can see. You ain't seen nothing. I mean, this dude is multimillionaire, owned a fleet of trucks. What do you see? Did 14 years in the correctional facility, came out to be an entrepreneur. It's going to blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. Hey, bees, they're welcome, my friend. How much for the addition? The addition that I just showed you. Well, I'm doing a joint venture with this contractor, so roughly around 75 to 80,000. But I have those numbers solid once we get the drawings in. You don't hang out with Daniel. You can't hang. You gotta hang out with somebody. You can't lift yourself up. You gotta get ideas from other people. Is this Day or Die Morris? I don't want to slaughter your name. If I sell my property on a contract for deed, whose name should be on the sewage and water? Always on the buyer. I'm acquiring and selling a property on a double closing. Yeah, the buyer. Whoever's buying the house. Yeah. If you're selling your property, you get off of that stuff. Day or die. I don't know. Get off of it. Solomon. I presented to Hardland and two sharks 2 hours earlier. My first project hit 100,000. One MLM. Nice. There you go. There you go. Good job, Solomon. Shay, what you got, Shay? What you got for your boy? What you got? What you got? Why a line of credit? Ania, why a line of credit instead of a home? Why a home equity line of credit instead of home equity loan? Because the home equity loan, what they're going to do, don't forget, remember I was talking to Calvin, everything is boxes, right? Say you borrow $50,000 on a home equity loan. That means off the top, bam, they give you the whole 50. So now your payment is going to be 500, a month or whatever it is, right? That payment doesn't stop. It's interest only, right? Or it could be principal interest, but that payment's set. But with the home equity line, you only pay on what you borrow. So if you only borrow 30 out of this 50. How home equity line of credit works, you go to the bank, they assess your property, they say you've got $50,000 worth of equity. We will give you a checkbook. You can literally write checks based on the equity in your house. All right. And sometimes they'll give you a debit card. And it gets you in so much trouble. You go out there swiping, yeah, we chilling, we swiping, we good, we good. Next thing you know, you done borrow, I promise you, 20, 30,000 goes quick. So the line you only pay interest on, they call it a drawdown. You only pay interest on what you have out. So if you got 20,000 out on a line, you might only be paying $150 in interest. And guess what you can do when you finish with that 20 after you flip the house? Round up family, you get to put it back in the 50 and pay no interest. None. So you get to draw it down and put it back. In, out, in, out. That's why I love home equity lines and not loans. Because let me tell you, round up family, I know this may not, it may be foreign to some people, but having a lot of capital sitting around is an obligation to get it working. My mentor Lonnie Scruggs used to say, listen, your money, you better send your money out of the front door in the morning. And you used to tell it, listen, money, listen, dollar, don't come back unless you got some friends. Don't come back unless you got some friends. If you send your money out, send that 20 out, bring back some friends. But if you got this 50 just sitting around, it's a lot harder to make the whole thing work all the time as opposed to just making what you need work. If you only need 20 for the deal, why borrow the whole 50? And I know some people are like, borrow as much as you can, borrow as much as you can. I just don't live by that philosophy, you know. And I'm not saying that it's good or bad. It's just my how I do it, my take. Do I offer courses, Eric? Yes. Email me, krisbuyshouses at gmail. I got documents and my wholesaling course and one-on-one coaching. When I do a lease auction, because I don't want to do a lease auction because I want to do a subject to where I own the house. I can't get into subject to tonight. Angelo, who asked that question? CJ Jr., what's up? Angelo, can you do a lease auction in Illinois? Yes. Angela Ford. Hey, Ford. Go by Hampton. Who coming to Hampton? Oh yeah, Hampton's graduation is this weekend. Anybody going to be in Hampton this weekend? Look your boy up. And also, we got deals coming. You saw that addition. I'm looking for financing. If anybody wants to invest in our next deals, please email me at krisbuyshouses at gmail. I'm looking for more financing. We've got 3 projects. Praise God, just came up, and I'm looking to just collective financing. Collective financing works. Mm, what else we got here? The TB Sweetie, you start paying interest immediately on a home equity loan. You only pay interest once you draw down the home equity line. That's why I like lines. HELOC and line of credit are 2 different things. No, you get the home equity credit is nothing but a line of credit secured by the house. All right, let me repeat that. Home equity line of credit is nothing but a line of credit secured by the house. So if you don't pay it, guess what they get to do? You get to take your house. They get to take your house. Day Morris, okay, you're good. Flowmaster, that equity loan makes feel like you're balling. You're right. But balling is nothing but being one step to being broke. Daniel, have I looked at have I thought of looking for people with whole life insurance policies? What would we do with them? What would we do with them, Daniel? What ideas did you have there? Yeah, Cece, hey, thank you for welcoming your boy back. What are you thinking about that? Subject to class, I do not have that one yet. Eddie and I, good God. When Jonathan, when would you use cash out refi versus HELOC? This home equity loan is a cash out refi. You're gonna pay off your first. Only time you do a refi, Jonathan, the only time you do a refi is when you want to lower your payment. Do not take, and it's just me. It's just me, class. I try not to take money out of real estate. Think about it, dude. Think about it. And I can say this because your boy got some gray. I got some gray. Don't let my wife see it. She got me. I got the whole my dye. Got make sure get my dye. My wife got me dyeing everything black. The house, right? I'm telling you guys. Remember I did that thing the other day? Your house, the more money, say you owe, I'm just gonna say my first one that I'm gonna have paid off here soon. 100,000 is what I bought it for. It's just about paid off. I'm just putting more on the principal. More money you put into this, everything's a box, right? More you keep putting money into it, right? Paying more principal. Your tenant's paying rent. You pay a little bit extra here. Tenant pays rent. You put money into it. Eventually, you got this $100,000 bringing in 1,200 a month. Well, for me, it'd be 1,200 a month, and you only put in your tenant paid the majority of it, right? But I don't know a better place for me. I know there are a lot of investments out there for me. Where is the best place? I mean, let's see. This is 1,200. Let's say I'm going to put in 30 of my own money to buy this house, and then the tenant paid 70 over the last X amount of years. Where else can I get 1,200 a month for 30 grand? No, I mean, no, I don't know anywhere. What is that? Let's see. If you got 1,200 a month, you got $30,000. 1,200. Let's see. Is that 30%? Nope. $30,000 times. That's like 40% times point 0.4. Yep, it's 40%. It's 40%. If you got $30,000 in the house and you're getting 1,200 a month, that's 30%. Now you do have taxes and insurance. That's another thing. But the question you were asking is why not take all the money out? I mean, cash out refi. I don't like taking money out of houses because they can throw off cash flow every month. And where are you going to put your money? You're going to put it in a business, buy a franchise, buy a car, something that's going to depreciate where real estate goes up in value. I mean, to me, just to me, who asked that question? Cash out refi. Uh, Jonathan, that's just to me, my friend. Balling is one step to being broke. Yes, I quote me on that one. Balling is one step to being broke. I've been there. I was 25. We had our publishing deal, $200,000 balling, buying vodka, going to Miami, spending money on people I don't even know. Stupid. I went so broke. Delanio. Oh yeah, cash. A whole life policy? No, okay. Let me tell you about life insurance. My philosophies on life insurance, and I've met with my insurance guy, and we've already talked about it. For me, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you, and I want you to know when you're watching this, it's just you and me. There's two people here, you and me. That's it. Forget all the people watching. Forget it. It's just you and me talking. I want you to know my philosophies. What has gotten me here? What has gotten me here? Not on top of having good health and a wonderful family. Okay, that's a given. My philosophy on life insurance is have a term life policy and invest the rest. Have a term life policy and invest the rest. Okay, that doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody's going to invest their money in real estate that's going to throw off cash every month. You got me? Not everybody's going to do that. So it may be best for you to put all your money in a whole life policy. So you just don't know. I mean, it's so different. That's why if you're calling me for coaching, I can't just say, cookie cutter, here, take this program, go. Everybody has a different system. It's going to get them to the finish line. All right, round up client family. I'm gone. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Jay Siegel. Make sure you subscribe. Oh yeah, get my workout on. Get a workout. Maybe I'll get two of them. Put it on some dumbbells or something. Okay. I love you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, Abdullah. Thank you for allowing me to pour. You're allowing me to pour. You could be watching any channel in the world. You're watching mine. I see you soon. Like the content, share, and I see you tomorrow 9:30 at the gym. Peace.